Yo, what's up? It's your favorite Samoan Barkeep here. I'm here with the latest bottle haul. It's been a minute, but let's check out the bottles that I've grabbed. Alright, thanks for coming back to the channel. I'm Tolly, your favorite Samoan Barkeep. And today, we're getting into an old tradition. We're going to go over my recent bottle haul. It's been a minute since I did one of these, so it's going to be quite a few bottles here. But, we'll talk about all the bottles that I grabbed here recently. So before I jump into the bottle haul, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You know how much it helps the channel. We're trying to grow here still. We're about to hit 1,000 at some point, hopefully. But, we don't do this for that. We just, we do this for the love of whiskey. So, all right, well, let's dive right in with this one right here in the front. So this one is Parker's Heritage, the, what is this, the 18th edition? I don't know. 14-year-old malt. This is barrel finished, Kentucky straight malt whiskey finished in reconstructed heavy toast cognac. So I got this from my buddy Bentley. You probably know him, Bentley's Bourbon. He's got a YouTube channel as well that does much more professional reviews than me. So he loves this bottle. I was able to grab another one for a pretty decent price. So I grabbed it for my buddy Bentley. All right, next up, some bottles I acquired for another person. These ones are for My Whiskey 101. Definitely check him out on YouTube and Instagram. But these are for Marvin. Jack Daniel's Distillery Series. These are Distillery Series number 15, fall 2025, Sweet Mash. So I have a buddy that lives out there. He was able to grab these and send them out to me. Appreciate you. Straight Tennessee whiskey crafted with a sweet mash process and aged in new charred white oak barrels. So, grabbed a pair of those from Marv. All right, and continuing with the haul here. All right, this one is the coolest one that I think I've gotten recently. So, this is an older bottle. This is a Joseph Magnus bourbon pick. It was picked by Bob's Liquor, a liquor store here in Washington that closed down a few years ago. So they were known for having some banger picks. I was able to grab this old one. It's from like 2019, 2018, somewhere back in that range. And I recently reached out to see if anybody had any details about the juice and was told this is 12-year MGP that was finished in PX Sherry. So this bottle is freaking delicious. It was super cool to find this old bottle. So I was stoked to grab that. I cracked it pretty much the day after I got it. All right, so next up, I got the duo of Weller Special Reserves. So I got the 750 and then the Big Daddy, the 1.75 liter. So the big one was courtesy of my friend Randy. Cheers, brother. Appreciate you grabbing me that bottle. He gave me that for my birthday, along with another bottle here in the haul. And then, I don't even remember where I got this one, but I never see this one on the shelf, so if ever I get it for MSRP, I just grab it. And I didn't know I was getting the Big Daddy, or else I wouldn't need this little one, so. Anyways, now I'm set on Weller Special Reserve for at least the next year. All right, next up, this one, everyone's been raving about this bottle. This is the Sazerac Rye Full Proof, 125 proof. I have not opened my bottle yet, but I did try it at my buddy's house. This bottle is freaking delicious for the price. You can't beat it. So everyone's calling it poor man's Thomas H. Handy. And I mean, if you like sweet ryes, definitely try this one out. If you haven't seen it in your area yet, you can go online, check High Proof. That's where I got a case for all the locals because we haven't seen it here in Washington yet. So it was about $38 per bottle out the door, including shipping. So, I grabbed a case of that for the locals and split it out amongst everybody. But this bottle is freaking tasty if you like a super sweet rye. All right. Next up, I got some NBC. So these are two separate NBC picks. We have the Totoro, which is a 9-year MGP 126 proof, finished in Kelvin barrels. And then we have the Janitor's Closet, another 9-year MGP 124 proof, finished in Kelvin barrels. So I already had a bottle of this. Since I got another one, I ended up giving my old bottle to my buddy. And then I saw this other pick that was done at the same time that I have not tried yet, the Totoro. So I grabbed that one as well. These NBC Kelvin bottles are bangers. Definitely check these out if you see any of these picks with this label. These are freaking delicious. All right, so I talked about Randy grabbing me some bottles for my birthday. He gave me the 175 liter Weller. Well, this was the other bottle he gave me, which was perfect timing because I just finished my last bottle of this. So that's the Michter's Barrel Strength Rye. Cheers, brother. Appreciate you grabbing me this and getting me this bottle. This is awesome. I love this bottle. The first bottle of this I grabbed, I got it about 2 years ago on Halloween night. I took the bottle out when I went trick-or-treating. Man, that was a perfect one to be walking around outside in the chilly fall air and just drinking this neat. What a banger. So this is actually an older one. This is 2022, so I think the one I had was 23. So definitely interested to dive into this one and check it out. So cheers, Randy. Appreciate that. All right, next up, I got a Obtainium Rye Whiskey. So this one is Obtainium Rye Whiskey. It's coming in at about, let's see, this one is 13-year aged. Looks like about 120 proof. Yeah. There's some Obtainium picks that I thought were amazing. They were all light whiskey, but I figured I'd give this rye a shot. I don't think I've ever tried one of these, but I like a lot of the stuff from Obtainium, so I went ahead and grabbed that one. I told you there was a lot of bottles. All right, this one is also open as well. So this is the Barrel Craft Spirits 15-year gray label. This one's 100.4 proof. This one is a mixture of Tennessee, Kentucky, and Indiana whiskey. I got a good deal on this. One of my friends was getting rid of an extra bottle, so she gave me a good price on it, so I picked it up. This bottle is horrible. I'm kidding. This, I don't like Dickel, and the Dickel in here, I could definitely get the Dickel taste with that minerality that I hate, so it's not horrible, but I just get enough of the minerality where it's like, dang it, I was hoping that that would be gone, but it's not. So there you go. That one, it's not bad, just has a little touch of that minerality that just kind of ruins it for me. All right, so what else we got here? I got one of these. Actually, I got two of these, but I'm not going to go get the other one out of the closet. Early Times, that's the black cap. That's the old version. So everyone, not everyone, half the people say the black cap tastes the same as the blue cap. I disagree. I prefer the black cap. So whenever I see these pop up, I grab them. So I grabbed two of these to put in the bunker because I love Early Times. Yeah, black cap. There it is. Boom. All right, so we're getting to the tail end here. I got a couple more left. I don't know what this bottle is, but it's old and it looks cool, so I just grabbed it. But this is Redemption Aged 9-Year Barrel Proof Bourbon. You see that there? Let me get that closer there. Redemption Barrel Proof. So this one now comes in a weird squat bottle with like a rope around the top. But this is the older version. From my research, it looks like it came out 2016, 2017-ish, but I could be wrong on that. Don't quote me. I think I looked on the bottle. I didn't see a specific date on here. All right, so the next bottles I got were Jeppson's. They're all Jeppson's. So these are Jeppson's single barrel bourbons. They're all picks, cast strength. So a lot of people sleep on Jeppson's. You know, they think Malort when they think of Jeppson's, but if you get some of their cask strength picks, the whiskey is freaking good. And these ones were dirt cheap, so I grabbed several of these. These are older picks. So I grabbed a bunch of these just because, you know, I'm all about deals these days. So, and then boom, one more here. We got some stickers, tater stickers on the back there. So definitely, if you haven't tried Jepson's cast strength bourbons, the picks, try one of these. It's very solid whiskey. And usually they're coming in like $50 or less. So it's a freaking steal at that price. But this one is batch 1. And again, just looked cool. It's an old label. You know, I always love these older bottles. MGP is dynamite for me, so I went ahead and grabbed it. All right, well, I got one more box. Oh. All right, so I almost thought I was done with the haul, but I got one more box. All these are for my buddy Toasty. He wanted these, so I said, sure, you can have them. But you can see the box. Belle Meade Cast Strength Reserve. What do we got? I got 3 of these Belle Meades. These are the cast strengths with the handwritten labels. So before they just had the same proof on all of them. And then I also was able to procure the 375 Belle Meade XO cognac finished. So definitely some super cool bottles from Belle Meade. My boy Toasty, he has always been telling me about how great these are and was looking for them. So I ended up grabbing 4 of those for him. So boom, there you go. All right, so we're to the end here. Last bottle. Tater Alert. Comes in a tube. You know I don't pass up any Tater Alert stuff. This is the Wild Turkey Forgiven. Story behind this one is somebody at Wild Turkey screwed up and mixed a bunch of bourbon and rye, created a burr rye. So that's why they call it Forgiven, because they forgave the employee because it turned out to be delightful. That's just what I heard as far as what the story is. But this is a limited edition small batch blend of bourbon and rye straight whiskeys distilled by Wild Turkey. This is batch number 302, coming in at 91 proof. And you already know, came in a tater tube. I had to grab it. So I don't know how much this is should cost, but it seemed like a fair deal, and it's older than heck. So I think this is like 2014, 2015 when it was released. So again, I've been kind of shying away from the new releases and stuff and looking at these cool older releases, which this is one of. All right, well, that's the whiskey haul. A lot of old stuff, not much new stuff, except for that Saz Full Proof Rye and those Jack Daniel's Distiller Selects. So hit me in the comments, let you know, or bloop. Hit me in the comments, let me know what you think of my haul. You like it? And which bottle should I crack next? Hey, as always, thanks for watching. Have a good one.